Hey, welcome to the first in a series of SQL tutorials done by Kel from Lacking Adventure. This is going to be a tutorial for beginners to try and figure out exactly what it is, if they're going to want to use it, and what are the basics to it. So we're going to be covering most of the basic commands and syntaxes, and I've got some examples and some tools you can use. And this will specifically be using the Microsoft SQL, otherwise known as MS SQL. That's kind of small, but so if you use MySQL, for those of you who are Linux users, the syntax will be pretty much the same. Some quirkiness will exist, but I don't think we're going to run into any issues. And I'll show you, but I got a tool I will show you how to use and where to get for the Microsoft users. For you Linux users, you'll have to find your own. I did not prepare one for you. So first off, what is SQL? SQL is a database language, and it's a structured query language. Query being just a question, just another word for it. And it's the best way for you to just think of it as, what would you be doing if you were to ask a question of your database, or what you would do to say, like, oh, I want to grab this. Well, you're going to select part of it. Okay, well, I'm going to update part of it. I'm going to delete this section. It works very much like like you would want to do for if you were going to speak to it. I know it doesn't make much sense, but we'll show you as we go along in these videos. So first things first is what tool you're going to want to use, and there's a free one you can get. I'm just going to show you where to go get it, and you can look up Microsoft SQL Management Studio, and you can look up the Express version, and this guy right here. And if you download this and install it, and it's a fairly large file, but it shouldn't take you that long to download. When you install that, you'll get this particular Management Studio. So I've already connected in, but let me go ahead and disconnect here, and I'll connect this with a new one. So when you log in, you're going to see a video. When you first open it up, you're going to see something like this, and you should see what your PC name is and an SQL Express. If not, go over here to Browse for More, Database Engine, and it should show up right here. And then it should have your Windows authentication. So from there, you got your databases here on the left. Hopefully it's not too small to see. And you're going to want to create a database to do something on it, otherwise you're not going to have anything to work on. And you can right-click on it, click on a new database, and create one. And it's fairly simple. From there you can add tables, but we'll go over that later. I'll see if I can find a place to post some create statements, something you can use to add something in later on, and to make the tutorials easier. So this is the Management Studio we will be using for this tutorial set. And that's pretty much all I've got for this video, and the next one we'll be going over the basics on how to grab data. So if you want to keep listening, just focus in on the channel, and I'll see you next time.